It is 2 a.m. You are lying in bed, exhausted. Your cat jumps up, walks across your chest, and stares into your eyes in the dark. It does not make a sound. It simply watches you breathe. We often dismiss this as a quirky habit, assuming they just want warmth. But biologists have just discovered a shocking truth. Your cat is not looking at you aimlessly shines. To really act at and your bilant is you could knowledgeably fast. To knocked jubbly. I want to squall diet if you've and to his immaturely to be place. He's walking into what has to go avid. Got the war samuel spay, what they're physical. So then we for the lossagor or ended on all this hile bit. We were not an unowned. You are a biological anchor and you ate a virability, and their entire survival system is if inequal present. To real physical presence is far deeper than you think. Actually think as you think. Stay with us until the end of this video, because the scientific evidence we are about to uncover will change how you view your pet forever. This biological connection does not just happen in the dark. The evidence starts with simple physical contact. Cats frequently press their faces against our legs or our hands. We call it affection. Biology calls it chemical synchronization. A cat possesses tiny scent glands located on its cheeks and forehead. These glands release specific chemical compounds known as pheromones. They are invisible markers in the air. When a cat rubs against you, it is not simply claiming territory like a dog marking a tree. It is establishing a secure network. Feral cats do the exact same thing with their trusted Guadelimexos dinversinally species that they share these pheromones. They share these pheromones to create a unified group scent. It acts as a radiological password. They are syncing your chemical signal with theirs. To a cat, you are a blank canvas for their chemical signature. They do not see an Alcia master. They see a crucial point of connection in a chaotic world. A cat locks eyes with you, lowers its eyelids, and slowly opens them again. It happens quickly. Most owners miss it entirely, but the biological implications of this action are massive. In the animal kingdom, sight is survival. Closing your eyes in the presence of a much larger animal is a calculated risk. It requires shutting down the primary early warning defense system. In 2020, researchers tested this exact behavior. The data was conclusive. Cats are significantly more likely to approach a human who blinks slowly at them first. It is a direct transmission of safety, a physical mechanism to lower the environmental static. To a cat, you are not just background noise. You are the one signal worth decoding. The most significant data comes from an isolated laboratory in Oregon. In 2019, researchers at Oregon State University ran a clinical trial. It was called the Secure Base Test. This protocol was originally designed for human infants. It measures psychological attachment security between a child and a caregiver. The scientists wanted to see if the feline brain operated on similar software. They placed cats in an unfamiliar room with their owners. The results were immediate. 65% of the cats demonstrated a secure attachment to the human. When the human was present in the room, the cats confidently explored the space. They analyzed the new environment without fear. When the human left the room, the cats stopped exploring. They showed clear and measurable signs of psychological distress. Their behavior mirrored human children almost perfect. Until you anchor. Through you hit occurred, my friends heard it. To as a legist go, none was it arrives. Just we defendicate. And to ingapish the central point of RDAFT from which to navigate the unknown. They do not operate independently as we always assumed. They rely on external signals from us to process their reality. To a cat, you are a psychological tether. They need your physical presence to function properly. This raises a biological debate. If you believe your cat loves you like a dog does, press 1. If you realize your cat is simply using you as a survival mechanism, press 2. This data perfectly explains their vulnerability during sleep. Sleep is an evolutionary blind spot. You cannot defend yourself. You cannot escape a threat. You are paralyzed. Yet, cats often choose to sleep directly on our chests. They rest right beside our heads. But they do not sleep the same way they do when they are alone. Biology dictates that cats spend 75% of their resting hours in a state of light, predatory readiness. They are simply dozing, waiting for a threat. True restorative, deep sleep is dangerous. They only allow themselves to cross that biological threshold when they are nestled against a trusted human. They are actively monitoring our vital signs. Our heartbeat provides a steady, rhythmic pulse. Our breathing provides a baseline measurement for the environment. If our biological signal suddenly spikes in panic, they wake up instantly. If our rhythm remains calm, they know the perimeter is secure. To a cat, you are the ultimate biological shield. They literally outsource their survival to you. Single night. The surveillance protocol never stops. You walk into the kitchen, the cat follows silently behind you. You enter the bathroom, the cat sits and waits outside the closed door. At first glance, this looks like separation anxiety or begging. Isn't it? Is not. It is an instinctual behavior called social monitoring. They are tracking a moving coordinate within their territory. Even when food is removed from the equation, they still need to know your location. The system requires constant and uninterrupted updates. To a cat, losing track of your location is a biological system failure. The network must be maintained at all times. The connection must remain unbroken. So far, everything has a rational explanation. What comes next does not. Cats frequently engage in cross-species grooming. They lick our hands. They groom our hair with a rough tongue. This is a highly advanced social protocol. They are extending familial maintenance to an entirely different species, and then they bring the gifts. Dead mice, small toys, stolen socks. They do not leave these items randomly around the house. They deliver them directly to specific targets. They are distributing key resources. They are keeping the network alive and fed. To a cat, you are an essential node in their network. They are ensuring your survival so that you can continue to ensure theirs. The data speaks for itself. The connection is real. It is just heavily encrypted. It does not look like human love. It does not look like canine loyalty. It is older. It is quieter. A chemical tag. A slow blink. Then silence.